So I learned my mic wasn't on for most of that recording. Hi. So I filmed this whole video without my mic on, so there was no audio, so we're trying again. Um, well, I'm so smart. Okay, so today I have a lot of candles to make, and I figured I could just kind of take you guys along with me while I set stuff up, and kind of just chat a little bit. What scents I'm making, kind of a little bit about the business, about this channel and such, and about kind of what it's like to be a business owner, while being, 19, freshly out of college, and like the hard things about business and like, I don't know, just about business in general. So yeah, I figured that would be fun. So one of the things that I like the most about business is just the creative aspect of it, especially like running a candle business. I get to create all of the labels. So all of my labels are being transitioned to my artwork, which is just so gratifying to see. And some of it already is my artwork. But soon all of my candles will be my artwork, which is just incredible. And I'm so excited to have that happen, because it's just something that is really fun. Because, art is one of those things where it's so hard to sell because art is so individual to a person. Because not only do they have to like the piece, but they also have to have space in their home, the monetary ability to, buy it and pay for the time the artist spent on the project. And normally that's, hours upon hours of the planning, the actually creating process, the finishing, all of that stuff. There's so much that goes into art. And on top of that, like the years of practice that you spend just learning how to create art, like not many people in this day and age can afford art. So I thought putting my art on candles, which I was already making candles, was something that was really a fun way to be able to, sell my abstract art. Although one thing about business and like running a candle business that is hard is kind of like no one tells you how to do this, so you kind of have to figure it out yourself. Like there's no one who tells you how to start a YouTube channel, how to promote your business. There's no one who explains like marketing, and I think that marketing is the hardest part of business. Cuz like this, making the product, I mean it's not easy necessarily, but it's it's easier than getting people to buy it. Because just because I spent all this time and energy and like, poured my heart and soul into my products or into the videos that I'm making, which you do, um, it doesn't mean people are gonna, buy it. Because a lot of people just kind of don't know that, my candles, not to brag or anything, but my candles are pretty cool. They're pretty awesome. But like people really struggle to trust that stuff like this is good quality and well made and handmade. Um, it's easier to go buy from Bath and Body Works than it is to buy someone who spends all day making candles in their basement. And it's way easier to subscribe to a YouTube channel from somebody who's been doing it for years and who knows what they're doing and has perfectly edited, scripted videos, and not just someone who's in their basement talking to their camera, ad-libbing everything. Like, for example, I already filmed this video and the mic wasn't on, so there was no audio. um, so I now have to kind of refilm it. And that's like one of those things with YouTube that, stuff happens and you have to then adapt and fix it and just keep moving. I don't know. Part of business is kind of rolling with the punches and just keeping a good attitude and keep moving forward, keep learning, keep growing. And learning that sometimes you screw up and it's kind of bad, but hey, that's a part of business. That's a part of life. Life is about learning and growing, and so is business. Okay, candles prepped, ready to go. Let's start getting making. Okay, now for the fun part, actually making the candle. I love this part. I think it's one of my favorite parts, is just the like actual making process. because I don't know, I love the hands-onness of it. It's so fun to me. So this is one of the scents that I blend two things together. So I use a lemon fragrance and a raspberry fragrance to make raspberry lemonade. Okay. Fragrance oil prepped. This is the hard part, is like making sure you end it like exactly on the amount it's supposed to be. Yeah, this is only my second time making candles since I came back, because the first I made yesterday, obviously, when I filmed it all and lost all the footage. Well, I didn't lose the footage, I lost the audio. Beeswax is in. Stirring time. Just gonna do 1 and 2. And I just gotta stir everything to make sure it is all fully incorporated, and then we can go start pouring. That's the fun part, is getting to see it and see the colors come together. So sorry I'm not talking too much during this part. This is the part where I kind of really have to focus on making sure I'm getting the right amounts in each candle. So I'm not talking as much because I am focusing. I actually, while I'm doing this, I might insert some clips from the no audio problems of me filling up the other candles, because I'm not talking during those either. And I think that might be a fun way to still include that footage into this video. So yeah, enjoy those clips while I don't talk, and then you'll get to see these clips of me not talking too. Okay, so I finished off pouring orange creamsicle off camera because my phone, which is what I record on, was about to die. So I kind of just, because it's the same thing that I've been doing, I just poured it off camera. I have this scent here, which is specifically under poured for photography purposes. And then I just had one that I didn't quite get to, and then 2 wax melts, because again, it wasn't worth it pouring for, 3 things. And then over here, I have pink grapefruit, which you saw in the footage that I didn't have my mic on, so it wasn't recording any sound. So this is pink grapefruit that you saw. This is a new scent. It should be releasing relatively soon, definitely by like mid-June. It should be up on the website. Where it's just like one of those things where it's like I have to have time to spend time with my mom doing the photography, edit it, and we're going on vacation, so it's like a little bit complicated to get this up right away, but it's coming soon, don't you worry about it. This is Summer Vibe, which is like a tropical fruit. There's like coconut, mango, pineapple. I think it smells really good. It smells like a drink, like a mixed drink, so I think it's really good. This is Margarita Scented. It's Drink by the Pool, which is another one of those like just really good scents. And then over here is Raspberry Lemonade. This is not heat gun, so you can kind of see the holes where the it cooled slower than the rest of the wax. And then I have some wax melts here ready to go. And I did this test print for the Summer Scents wax melts, because if you don't know, I'm transitioning my wax melts to this new style of label, which my old labels look like this, with this like holographic on the bottom and then a little label on top, versus my new labels cover the whole thing like this. So this is just a kind of slow transition. I'm still selling them like this for right now in most of my scents, but any new scents will get launched with the new type of label. But I don't want to waste any of my old labels because I still have, like 20 to 30, if not more, labels for each scent. So if you want to see these kinds of labels faster, buy my wax melts. But I will let you guys know on my Instagram as soon as these new types of labels are launched. I just have these testers out here just so we can kind of get photography ready for them when they launch. But yeah, follow me on Instagram. That is linked in the bio. And also follow my Instagram if you ever want to tell my mom. She's doing an awesome job because she runs my Instagram and my Facebook. So go tell her she's doing an amazing job over there. Yeah. So thank you all so much for watching this video and bearing with me as I figure out how to be a business owner and YouTuber and all those fun things and my audio issues and all of the crazy things that, you don't think about until you screw them up. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your family, all those fun things that you do on YouTube. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Bye!